Good morning, everyone. Simon Holden here for Holden's Horses on the 5th of August. It's just coming up to 8:45. Well, I promised you a very exciting week here at Holden's Horses. I'm going to do something very, very exciting for the first time today. Now, let me tell you about Cardmarker. I go through a full card, I choose one. Don't do it every day when I think it's worth it. And they're available. Bets in every race, selections in every race. We've done it at specials, we've done it at ordinary days racing, big Saturdays, big Sundays, whatever. The service is over 50 points clear level stake, festivals as well. So it's going incredibly well. But what I'm going to do today, I promise an exciting week, is I'm going to give a card marker for free here on YouTube. Holden Sources, a big thank you. Viewers are very solid on this channel. Climbing steadily. So what I would ask is give me some support back, give me the thumbs up, much appreciated, and like and share this video because I want the channel to go from strength to strength and just on the borderline of that 2000. So I want to get over the line hopefully in the next week or so. So we're going to go to Sandown tonight. We're going to go to Sandown tonight. Now, very, very quickly, I will be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock and then back again at 5:30 in the sports bar with a big free Saturday free bet, a combo bet. I'm deciding which way we're going to go yet. But tomorrow night, sports bar returns with a big free Saturday bet. So get ready, get the old Vino Verde ready, cheeky half, whatever's your poison, and be ready. So let's start off tonight. We got a good, decent, very decent, in fact, Sandown night meeting. It's always good meetings at Sandown. And they kick off at 5:27. So it's a 6-race card. Now, as always with Cardmarker, there is a NAP and an NB and next best. Last Sunday, I think we had a 40-1 double with a NAP and NB. That's the way you can play it. You might just want to have a level on each one. You might want to do a play spot. You might want to paper trade, whatever you want to do. I back all of them. I do a couple of combinations and I have bigger bets on the NAP and NB and a little double on them. So that's why I've played them. Obviously, I've made big profits from them and shall continue to do so. But this is a snapshot. I'm hoping it goes well. And I want to do a big thank you for people that tune in every day, people in my services who watch to get bonus bets as well. A big thank you to you all. And as always, I will endeavor to bring the best free content I can to this HFC Horses for Courses channel and access to the best services. That's my deal with you that I agreed when I set this channel up, and it remains the deal now. So without further ado, let's go to Sandown. We've got a lot to get through, folks. The first one is the 5:27. It's the Casumo bet 10 to get 10 amateur jockeys handicap, and it's a 1.2 miles. It's a class 4 race, decent race actually for amateurs. But the one to be on here, the bet in the race 1, is number 2, each way and a leap. Each way and a leap. It's available at 11-2 with Bet365. I'm not going to go into great detail. I will be here all morning. It's trained by Graham McPherson, ridden by Mr. B. Roberts, who claims 5. It's a course and distance winner. I don't think this will mind the ground. I was quite impressed last time with it, and I think really that's too big a price, 11-2. So that's where we're going in leg 1 of the 6 to 5:27. We're going each way. It's number 2. It's and a leap, and it's 11-2 with Bet365. Shop around as always. We then got a race 2. It's the 5:57. It's a class 4 maiden over 5 furlongs. Decent little race, 5 runners. There's a word for at least 4 of them spinning around in the village. So it could be a tight race. But for me, and I'm going to go this as the NB, the second best, the next best bet on the card. It has to be a win bet on number 4, Silky Silky. Now, that is currently 11-4 with Bet365. It's as low as 2-1 with Paddy Power. So again, the first 2, if you can get on with Bet365, it's trained by Carl Burke. The favourite is Amanda Hug and Kiss. Seems a nice girl. But I think Silky Wilkie has equally good form as that. trained by Carl Burt. He's got a good record when he brings them down south, and was second. Now stuffed, second but stuffed. 5 lengths by, good job not talking about the favourite, 5 lengths by Silken Petals, who's a very exciting horse. So I actually think there's no shame in that. Was second, there's some decent types behind it. That was at York on Good to Firm. I think this will appreciate slightly softer ground tonight. And I think with just a slight improvement, it's going to be very tough to beat. The favourite is trained by Stuart Williams. His horses often get very, very heavily bet. We've got a Marcus Dragonin horse in there, Olivetti. There's a big word for, but I think the Carl Burt horse, number 4, Silky Wilkie. I think money will come for this later on. And I think 11-4, Bet365 is a very, very nice price on a progressive, exciting horse. Got beaten last time by a very, very good horse. And I don't think there's a very, very good horse in here tonight. So that's leg 2. Leg 3, race 3, call it whatever you want. It's the third one on the card. It's another maiden. This one's over a mile. It's class 4. And this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horses go to post. And I want to be on each way here. Number 4, Soul Stopper. Number 4, Soul Stopper. It's currently 6-1 pretty much across the board. Soul Stopper is trained by Andrew Balding, who's having a sensational year. It's a half-brother to an exciting horse called Al Curb, who won twice on the flat over a mile 2 and a mile 4 and over hurdles. So there's plenty of stamina in this line. And it's by the horse Postponed, trained by Roger Varian in these famous yellow colours. Now, Postponed used to love it with a bit of dig. I think it's going to be good, on slightly on the soft side of good. And I hear Soul Stopper has been showing up nicely at home. We know how good the yard have been this year. I think that's a very nice breeding with stamina in it. And I think this could be a nice type. It's coming a bit under the radar here. Everyone's talking about Bullet Force, the Carl Burke horse. We've got him in the second race. Let's hope we've got him the right way round. That was second on debut. But I think this Soul Stopper could be useful. And I think 6-1, we've got 2 places to go at. We hope it wins, but if we get second, we've got a decent little profit. I think that's a good bet. So that is race 3, and that is Soul Stopper. Number 4 each way. Take the 6-1. Put my teeth in this morning. And then we go on to race 4, which is the 7:02, the silly race time, 7:02. Now this race, the 7:02, is a class 3, 1 mile 2 handicap. This is a decent race. It really is a decent race. But the one I like here, and I like this strongly, and it's each way number 5. It's a horse called Farhan. Farhan is was available at 10-1. It's been backed overnight. When I was sorting through these, it was 10-1. The best price I can get for you, yet again, our friends at Bet365. I'm not a huge fan of theirs, but I keep calling out their prices. I always tell you the best price I can see. Farhan currently 9-1, as low as 7s in other places. Now, Farhan is trained by, it's from the Butler Yard, John Butler Yard, ridden by his book Richard Kingscote. Now, that ran in a really hot race at York last time, where it was 4th of 10 behind a horse called Kendu Asimi. Now, that was a mega, mega hot race. I'm not saying this isn't decent. This is a decent race. That was a red hot race. Before that, the horse was second. Last time out last year, the horse won. It's an improving 3-year-old by Zoffany. It won't mind if the rains come late afternoon. It's won on soft ground. I think this is a very tasty bet tonight. And I think if this was a bigger yard, you'd be talking about 11-2, 5-1. Well, what the Butler saw gave us one of our biggest ever winners, long-time fans, long-time viewers, both of you. We will remember a horse called Who Told Jojo. I gave one night meeting last year at 40-1. I think it won at 33s. So what the Butler saw has helped us out. And I think he might help us out again tonight with number 5, Farhan, available at 9-1 with Bet365. So with 4 races through in this betting bonanza, this card marker, a look behind the curtain of the sensational card marker service. We then go to the 7:37, 1937, I was going to say, but of course that's silly 24-hour clock. It's the 7:37 in old money. It's a class 5 race. The quality's going down, but who cares if we get the winner? And this, excuse me, this one is probably the most competitive race on the card, but we're going for it here. We're going for a big price of the night. The horse is each way number 3. It's called Plymouth Rock, and it's available at 28 to 1. There's a few nibbles. There's a bit of 40s last night. There's a few nibbles at this one. It's trained by Lee Carter, who's famous for landing big price gambles. Very, very capable trainer, not known by many. He's booked Connor Murter to take £3 off this one. It's been successful at 7 furlongs at a mile. Only finished 4 lengths behind Boland Park when 6 of 10 at 66 to 1. It was a big price. Ran well though, Plymouth Rock last time at Epsom. That was a decent little race. Certainly no worse than this. And I think Plymouth Rock has been completely ignored by this market. I think it'll like the ground. I think it's on an attractive mark now. I think there's a good claim booked. This is the sort of price where this yard will have a go on it. And I think Plymouth Rock is way, way too big, way overpriced. And we've got to get involved each way. On number 3, Plymouth Rock, take the 28 to 1. Or 20, sorry, take the 25 to 1 with William Hill or Skybet. You'll get 4 places, even more exciting bet. So there you go. There are firms going 4. Unibet are going 4. Betway are going, Betway are going 4, and they're 28. So the bet is with Betway down there in Guernsey, 28 to 1, 4 places. That's a superb, cracking bet. Plymouth Rock each way number 3. That's our biggie. That's our big price plunge. Usually in Cardmarker, there will be 1 or 2 big prices. You don't need to land many of them to make it very, very profitable. We then end up in the 807. It's a class 4, 7 furlong, exactly handicap. The Divine Homes handicap. They sound nice, don't they? And this one, folks, you've been wondering, he said there was a nap and an NB. We've heard the NB, Silky. We've heard no mention of a nap. Has Holden gone mad? Well, perhaps I have. But the reason you hadn't is because the nap runs in the very last race of the night, ladies and gentlemen, and that nap is also a very nice price. It's a horse called Love Dreams. It's each way. It's number 5. It's trained by one of my favorite trainers, Michael Blake. He brings this here tonight. Again, he's a trainer. We've got Lee Carter. We've got what the Butler saw. We're not giving the old Commanders. He's retired. We're not giving the Stouts, Godolphins, whatever. We're looking to land under the radar bets on horses that are bigger prices than they should be. Now, that is the way to the platform mark profit. It isn't backing jollies. I say it time and time again. I wrote the betting blueprint to try and get people out of bad betting habits and into good ones. And I always come on here and repeat that mantra myself. It would be great if I gave every favorite on this card. And occasionally these cards, the favorites do win, but it's not often. And why do the bookmakers want you to back short price horses continually? Because that's when they're going to have your trousers down. Okay, so we've got to be a little smarter than that. We've got to play racing as a longer term project. We've got to try and get jollies beat. We've got to play angles. We've got to look for horses that are on the margins, horses that are 16 to 1 when we think they should be 12 to 1. Does that mean they win? Of course it doesn't, but it means we're backing in that mythical and legendary area called the value zone. And that's where I always bet. Do they all win? Do all card markers win? Certainly not. But you've got a better chance of betting with me and winning long term than you have with 99% of anybody else. And that is just a fact, okay? Because I'll always keep you in that value zone. Love Dreams from a small yard. Blake 7. He's booked Thomas Greatrex to take 3 off. That takes it down to 9-2 because I do think Thomas is worth that 3. This horse has won 8 races on ground from good to firm to soft and the all-weather. Ground comes alike. Now, he only got beat 5 lengths last time, went 6 of 12 at 40 to 1 at Ascot in a mile handicap at Ascot. He drops down a furlong now, and I think this is his best trip, though, because he's never won at the mile, but he ran well. This is his winning distance. And I think off a mark of 76 with a good claimer taking 3 off, he can do some damage in this field. I really do believe that. And I was very, very surprised that this horse was bigger than, say, 4-5 to 1 tonight, but it's not. You can get 9 to 1 with 888 Sport, and that makes him a cracking. I wish there was 3 places, but there isn't. I don't want to back the short price jolly. I want to take the two jollies on, and something I think will finish in the top two that's not one of them, and I'm really hoping it's Love Dreams. I'm hoping the horse can win. I think it's a big price, very exciting bet, and what a way to finish off our first ever card marker given on Holden's Horses. It's an HFC card marker free taster. It's a Sandown tonight. Enjoy. Let me quickly whiz through them. They are 527 each way, number 2, and the leap. 557, it's a win bet. Next best, the end beats on Silky Silk. Third race, 627, it's each way, number 4, Soul Stopper, making its debut. Horse by postponed. I think it'll love the ground. Plenty of stamina in that pedigree. Up that steep hill finish, you can come and claim them. And then we go to what the Butler Saw's Horse. It's each way, number 5, for Han. Take the 9-1. We then go to the penultimate race. That's the second last one if you didn't go to school very often. 737. It's each way, number 3. It's the big price plunge of the day. It's Plymouth Rock, trained by that Lee Carter. What's he up to? Is he going to have a big gamble on this? God, I hope so. Plymouth Rock, 30-1. And then bringing it all back home, as Bob Dylan said, in the 807, the final race. It is the nap of the night. It's number 5. Each way, it's Love Dreams. And it's 9-1 currently with 8 Sport. And I suggest to you that whoever is their odds compiler is criminally insane, because that's too big. Right, have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic night at Sandown. I'll be glued to it. It's been great to give you a snapshot. A big thank you to everybody who's come on board with Cardmarker. I've got big plans for it on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Big plans, but I'll reveal more about that tomorrow morning. Let's go get them, folks. Have a great day. I'll be back in the morning. Give me the thumbs up. Keep it Holden's Horses, and I'll keep banging out the winners.